Hi, so my name's Courtney, and today I'm doing a Sakara unboxing video and also some reviews of their other products besides just the meal delivery service. So Sakara is a organic, vegan, no gluten, no GMOs, luxury meal delivery service, and then also they have a clean boutique of products that similarly follows all of those guidelines. So I really got involved with Sakara when I started like this big health journey. So I actually used to weigh over 300 pounds. Obviously lost quite a bit of weight since then, about 100. I'm 5'11", so I'm still 216, but it distributes fairly well. So still a ways to go, but had a lot of success with Sakara, I think because when I first started to really struggle with my weight, it came from a place of, self-loathing and wanting to be this different person. And Sakara, if you like really read about the principles and the women who have founded the company, I think it's a very female-centric company, which made me feel kind of really safe in doing this frightening thing, which was totally changing my eating habits and going much more heavily veggie based. Like I said, the meal delivery service is entirely vegan, which I was not before. Um, so much of that weight loss was achieved healthily, physically because you're eating 3 meals a day and, they're very nutritionally sound, but also just like mentally, I feel like I'm in such a much better space because, yeah, instead of, binging and then purging, which I was struggling with before, or struggling with restriction, yeah, I'm eating 3 meals a day and kind of taking more time for myself and to enjoy eating foods. Like a unique kind of thing in this program is that they do like muffins for breakfast, like donuts for breakfast. Of course, they're made from really healthy ingredients, and so that's why you can have like a donut for breakfast. But it still tastes tremendous, which I think is a testament to the chefs that I know that they have employed in their New York and LA um, kitchens. So anyway, I'm not a YouTuber, as you probably know, because this is very low budget. I just wanted to do like a non-edited, like just straight through review, because that's something that I was looking for when I was a bit like considering buying Sakara or engaging. And so I kind of want that content, so I figured that I'd go make it. So yeah, I'm gonna start with like the actual unboxing. So it's quite a big box, so I'm just gonna leave it here if I can, because I did one other take and I like totally knocked my entire computer over. So quite a big box. It's only 19 pounds though. So it is quite manageable. Like I just, carry it up the stairs and it's fine. They also send like a very nice FedEx tracker to your email. You can get text messages. So I always know where my box is and when it's arrived, which, in apartment living can be a little bit hard to figure out if your stuff is in your package room or not. So it's always very easy for me. So yeah, so you open the box and there are these tabs. One of them just says like everything it is and isn't. So it's plant-based, it's organic, gluten-free, dairy-free, no refined sugar, and non-GMO. And then this other tab here is like kind of Danielle and Whitney, who are the founders, like philosophy. Again, like I would say it's a very women-centric brand. So of course, I mean, you can do Sakara and be a guy. Like my boyfriend has eaten the meals and really likes them as well. But yeah, I think, women kind of are uniquely pressured to look a certain way, eat a certain way, whatever. And so to have other women have founded this brand, um, that just made me more comfortable in like, okay, if I'm gonna make such a huge life change and really power forward here, then I want to be in the hands of people who get it. So this means a lot. And then also all the packaging is recyclable. So it does take a little bit to break everything down fully. So like I will be transparent about that, but it's worth it. Please recycle. So the one thing that like isn't advertised super well necessarily, but they will send you with a meal delivery like extra gifts. So they always send in mind the probiotics and then also detox teas. So I don't personally believe in like the idea of like a detox tea. Like this isn't like the Instagram tea that you see like you know certain celebrities touting where you might have a bad bathroom reaction. This is just like a smooth red rooibos tea, so that means like no caffeine. It's just very soothing. So I just kind of drink it because it's a nice tea. They say that it can help with like digestion and other things. I think it has helped with my skin. Sometimes I steam my face over a couple bags of this, and that's like a really nice ritual. So they send you these, and then as you open the box, they sometimes will send you like the latest information. So this month is Sakara Love Month. So if you haven't already jumped on Sakara deliveries, it's a great time to do that, because they're sending like free rewards and gifts with every meal delivery after I think August 10th. So, and I've been doing this since April now, by the way. I get meal deliveries almost every week. And so that's how I've had that like long sustained weight loss, but that I feel has been really healthy. Also, like it hasn't come off too fast. It's just kind of come off at like a steady rate that feels good for me and that leaves me like still feeling at home in my body, like nothing's changing too fast. They also just started Sakara rewards, so like I don't even know a whole lot about it. But like basically, I mean, it's like you build up points depending on like how many deliveries you've gotten within a year, or like I think you can like earn points by leaving like a review, for instance, on some of the products that you've ordered. So that's really helpful because it is quite an expensive service. Like it is luxury meal delivery. I mean, I love not having to cook. So it is like quite convenient. I think it is worth the cost, especially if you have a specific health goal or, whatever else in mind, just, as a treat yourself kind of thing. But yeah, so you can also earn rewards from their clean boutique items, which are much more kind of budget friendly if the meal delivery service itself is out of budget for you. So really looking forward to this, but I don't know a whole lot about it yet because I literally just got the email like 2 days ago, like the first day of August. So quite new, which is I'm assuming why they would actually include this info. But yeah, so that's helpful. And then something that always comes with the delivery is like the list of the meals, which you always know ahead of time. You can access um, the recipe website. Sorry, my hair is like really frizzy. My bad. Like I said, I'm not a YouTuber and I just wanted to do like a clean end to end with no editing because I don't want anyone to be like, "Oh, like this is sketch. Like what's she not showing?" Like I figured I'd just do end to end. And also this video isn't paid. I feel like that's also obvious because, the production value is not super high for me. But I feel like I always trust reviews that are like obviously just some person talking at the camera and like telling you their story. So I figured I would just do something like that. So anyway, I'm gonna look a mess. I probably sound a mess. Sorry. Um, yeah, so you always get what you've actually ordered in this nice little list form. It tells you like when to eat the meals, which kind of I feel like ensures optimal freshness. Like you can eat them in any order you want, but they specifically design them so that the one that you can wait to eat until Friday, like you wait to eat until Friday because it'll still be good, versus the one you're supposed to eat Tuesday night, like will often contain like more perishable items. So I usually follow the rules here, but like you don't have to. Yeah, so it just lays out what you got. Again, the menu's accessible ahead of time, usually 3 weeks ahead of time on the website, so I always look. And they provide like a personalized calendar as well, so you can like skip, if you're a subscriber, you can like skip certain weeks. Obviously, if you're just buying like 1 week at a time, then you're already controlling that aspect, so you don't really need that functionality. But yeah, I feel like their website makes it super easy to see like exactly what you're going to get in order and pre-plan and kind of salivate, I guess, ahead of time. So anyway, they're pretty nicely packed. It definitely, like on the outside of the box, it says, please keep up like fragile. In my experience, the box is not actually that fragile. And I know this because my FedEx guy likes to throw it around in my apartment's package room. And it always survives anyway. Actually, sometimes so this is how it comes. Sometimes like the lids here are actually quite difficult to get off. But hey, I would rather have them like be difficult to open than, spill everywhere. I've never had a spill. And like I said, I've been doing it since April, so quite a long time. Now it's August 4th for posterity. Yeah, so this is the sweet beet and toasted cashew medley salad. I don't think I've had this one before, but I am really looking forward to it because I'm like that freak that actually does really love beets. And like everybody else on the planet, except for people who are allergic, I guess. I really, yeah, love cashews as well. So this is how like your typical salad comes. Usually you will be having like salads for lunch, but they're really exciting. Like they have definitely taught me an appreciation for salads that I never had before, and also this appreciation for like creating your own salad dressings. Like the dressings they send are always super good. And so, yeah, I've like learned how to craft some of them at home on like my off days because Sakara is at most a 5-day program. You can usually choose between 2, 3, or 5 days. So I'm doing 5 since I have like major health goals that I want to get to. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. Anyway, um, oh yeah, so this is a particularly good week, which is also why I'm like really hyped to do this now. So these are the sexy cinnamon rolls. And so these are a breakfast, semi obviously. But like I just can't believe that you can have like cinnamon rolls and still be really healthy and lose weight. But I love that Sakara is very like anti-diet in a way that so many other meal delivery services are. You kind of just eat these amazing things that taste like the breakfasts for Sakara tend to go on the sweeter side, which personally I never liked in the past. But I feel like actually eating sweet stuff at the beginning of the day stops me from like binging on sweet things later. So I've really gotten into it, and these are amazing. Like I occasionally I do skip weeks. I made sure to order this week because of this and a couple other items, one of which is like my all-time favorite lunch. This is probably my all-time favorite breakfast. This, or there's a banana protein bread, which I think is also this week, but it's in the next delivery, so which comes Friday, so it won't be in this particular box. But yeah, these are amazing. So the next thing here is the Sakara Bibimbap. I also have not had this, but I've heard this is on their top list of like best items, so I'm really looking forward to it. I would say with Sakara, which is probably fairly obvious, and I mean if you're looking into it to begin with, you're probably an adventurous eater already. But I would say you do have to be an adventurous eater to do Sakara. If you're, very picky, um, I'm sure they can accommodate you somehow, but like just in my honest review, you're probably better just sticking to like their clean boutique items because then you can kind of make your own meals from like their basics. Um, but for me, like I'm super unpicky and I'm very adventurous, so I love trying new foods and I've tried so many ingredients. Like they provide a full ingredients list on the back of this panel, or oh yeah, so on this case, the ingredients list is like right here. They provide a full ingredients list, and I have gotten to try so many ingredients that I literally have never heard of, which makes me feel kind of like a plebeian. But like, I mean, if you've been in the health and wellness space for a while, you've probably heard of like jacama and pitaya and a whole bunch of other things, but I have not. So for me, it's just been like a real joy and treat to get to try things that like wouldn't be affordable in bulk for me, or just like I don't know, like that I couldn't find at like local stores. Um, and just to have meals where somebody knows how to like actually prepare things the way that you're supposed to with these kinds of like specialty health items. So really looking forward to this, but yeah, I have not had this, which I recognize is also like not so helpful as a review, but I don't know, I'm hoping this is okay for like the unboxing part. I'm just trying to like be honest about like what comes, so if anyone is gonna like trash me in the comments and be like, this sucks, I know, I'm so sorry, but I'm trying. Okay, so this is pickled watermelon, which is actually incredible, but I obviously probably have never had before Sakara. So this comes with the Bliss Bowl. So I'm gonna have to dig for that, which is tonight's dinner and one of my favorite things with Sakara. Like I said, this is not a lie. This week is especially good. So I would say this box is above average. Usually there's like, most of the week I'm like cool with, it's stuff I like. There's like 2 things that I really love, and then like 1 or 2 things that I'm like, I don't know that this is for me. This week it's much more like I think I like everything or expect to like everything. And then there's a lot of loves. I think because August is like Sakara Client Appreciation Month, so I think they're shoving a lot of their best items um, into the menus, but I don't know. So yeah, so this is the Bliss Bowl. There's like some kind of like stinging nettle or kelp kind of stuff going on. Like I said, I also am not like the most sophisticated consumer here. So I don't even know what the green goodness stuff is that goes on top of this, but it tastes really good. It's like kind of garlicky and like peppery. I think it's some kind of like seaweed or something. I really like it. So, and yeah, the watermelon's just like really hydrating and just kind of like an innovative way to use a watermelon in a salad. Like I used to be very anti-fruit in salad as well, and I've gotten over that because I think like Sakara does it really well. It's not just like boring fruit or like I don't know. They just dress everything really well and there's good spices and it's nice. So anyway, I really like this meal, like genuinely. Um, okay, so the next one is the H2O Glow Salad. I also, I think I have had this, and this is just kind of like one of the ones that I just like. I mean, it's good. It's what you would expect, right? It's a really fancy salad. It's nice. It'll make you feel pretty. It's very hydrating, which is also like another, I guess, tenet of the Sakara program, which is just that you're like supposed to eat your water, so like not just drink a ton of it, but like try and focus on nutritionally dense and also like hydration, water dense foods. So like the watermelon, the like cucumber will come up a lot. So this salad is like a big boost of just like hydrating things, which again, I should probably like include a photo, but I used to have like really severe acne. There's like a combination of bad things. I was like really overweight and suffering, and then also like super bad acne. And so yeah, being really hydrated has been a really genuine part of my journey in clearing my skin as well. And I feel like on days when I do hydrate the best, my skin is the best. So I definitely, have gotten value out of like that tenet of eating your water as well. Yeah, so this does that. Good job. So these I have had before, and they're quite good. Not my favorite, but quite up there. Like probably like a solid number 3 or 4 on my favorite breakfast. They're pink pancakes with pistachio butter. I'm pretty sure they make these out of beets, but like probably like a pressed like beet juice that's really good. Like if you go to your local store and like get a nice juice in the morning, it's that kind of thing. So it's like not nasty beets. Like it doesn't taste like beet. It does taste healthy, so like, it's not like you're gonna be eating like a really dense cake that'll make you feel awful afterwards. Um, and actually, oh, that's okay. So they always include like a fresh fruit, it's like with breakfast, and the fruit is seasonal, which is lovely. So it changes. So that's why I was like, what is that? I think it looks like a plum, which I'm a big fan on plums. I definitely like have also heard. So like personally, I know what kumquats are, but I saw like their Instagram blow up like a month ago when they included like their carrot cake muffin breakfast. They included kumquats with it, and so many people had never heard of kumquats before. So it was just kind of like funny to witness like people, I guess, having the same experience I have with other ingredients, like discovering something new and really liking it. So anyway, I'm really looking forward to these. They give you a nice pistachio butter, which kind of like contrasts the like, I would say like subtly sweet pink pancake. I don't know, it goes well. One thing I would recommend with breakfast, and it does tell you on this, it gives you heating recommendations. I do like toast most of them. I mean, not all things are things that you can toast or that make sense to toast, but I feel like there's just something like wholesome and like, I don't know, nice about like a warm breakfast. And I think like a lot of their food also just tastes better like warm. I mean, obviously the salads you'll want to eat cold, but like all the food is designed so that you can eat it all cold because I feel like a lot of their clients are like very busy, like executive women or whatever you're doing in your life. If you're a busy mom, totally get it. But I would take those extra like 5 to 10 minutes and heat the food because I think it's just like, it's an act of self-care and it'll just taste better. So I don't know, for whatever that's worth. Okay, so we're getting down here. Okay, so yeah, I think these are new on the menu actually. These are the DIY pulled jackfruit tacos, and yeah, I have had the pink pitaya tacos, which are really good. And they come with like little spiced pepitas, which are a genius move. They put like taco seasoning on the pepitas, and it's this burst of flavor. Anyway, I have not had these yet, but I've heard very good things about these, and I also have not had jackfruit other than like in other Sakara meals. So I'm excited for like just a taco that is like very heavily jackfruit based. Um, I always see like BuzzFeed tasty videos and stuff using jackfruit, but I've never cooked with it myself. So I don't know, getting to try like this array of meals that use jackfruit has been, um, yeah, really interesting. I feel like I'll be cooking with it eventually when I have like met my health goals, and I mean, I plan to still do Sakara long term, but like I'll probably mix it up and like cook at home as well, just because it's a skill and I like cooking. Yeah, so I'm excited to try these this week. I think it looks really good, like the photos are really nice, and all the reviews online are quite strong for these. Like, I think they've been on the menu once before. I said it's new on the menu, but like relatively new. I'm pretty sure it's been on once. So, next one is the Sedona Chipotle Chili with olive oil cornbread. So both of the founders are apparently from like Arizona. So I feel like their chili is like kind of a signature thing. It's very good. Have had it before, obviously. It's also in their cookbook, which I have and have worked from before, which is great. So really love the soup. My honest review of the cornbread is that like it's fine, it's good for cornbread. Like, you know, cornbread is not always like the greatest thing ever, but I feel like some of us have been blessed in life to have like exceptional cornbread. My mom has like a really exceptional cornbread recipe. This doesn't hold up to my mom's cooking, but like I don't mind it. It's cornbread. It's fine. Like whatever. So, I don't know. That's my review of the cornbread. It's fine. Again, I'm not a professional, so I'm so sorry if you're judging me right now. And also I understand. So, this is the last thing in my current box. Again, so the way that these things work, although addendum, it works differently for people in New York and people in LA, because those are where the kitchens are. So I guess my understanding is they deliver like super duper promptly, just like on bicycles and stuff, for customers living in those geographic regions. Anyone else though, so they deliver to the 48 contiguous United States. So anywhere except for Hawaii or Alaska. Sorry, guys. Um, the way it works for the rest of us is we get Tuesday dinner through Sunday lunch, and it's broken up in a delivery that comes Tuesday and then a delivery that comes Friday. So I only have meals right now in this particular box through the Friday lunch, or yeah, through the Friday lunch. So this is also new on the menu, but it looks super hype. So I'm not worried about it at all. It's really pink. I don't know if you can see that. Not really. Sorry. Again, I'm not a professional, as you totally already know. But it looks really pretty, which is so shallow, but I feel like there's just something kind of like magical and nice about eating food that looks really pretty. And then they give you these super cute milks. You always get one, in my experience, it's been on Friday. So for people in New York or LA, that probably maps to Wednesdays. And they'll send you like a signature granola. This is a new granola that they don't actually sell in their Clean Boutique, because I'll show you the Clean Boutique items that I have, which is like most of the Clean Boutique, honestly. Um, so anyway, yeah, this is new. So this has beets. It says this blush-hued breakfast takes its cues from the colors of a morning sunshine, with skin-loving strawberries and detoxifying beets. Fiber-rich buckwheat nurtures the gut. Let each bite fill you with light, power, and inspiration. And then, yeah, on the back, like with everything, they have an ingredients list, and it's not focusing, but I mean, whatever. You can also just Google it if you really want to know what's in it. They have all of the ingredients up on the website, which you can look through as well. So anyway, yeah, they send you these cute little milks. I was talking about when you get it. They are like usually, well, always oat or nut based. Like again, it's a no dairy kind of program. So, but they're really good. Like they're cute. They're perfect for like if you want to do like a really nice like boomerang moment for like your Instagram stories or whatever. It's perfect. I really enjoy these, probably just because of the aesthetics, but I think they also taste really good. I don't know. I'm showing my like millennial ridiculousness right now, but yeah, I really like the mini milks. I think they're very cute. Anyway, okay, so that's my entire box. So the only thing, like I was saying, you can break everything down and it's all recyclable. The stuff in here is like non-toxic, like ice and whatever. And so you just dump it out, like you let it defrost and then you dump it, and then you can recycle the plastic. So I mean, I guess it's quite simple to recycle. It just I don't really like having to like empty these, but whatever, I do it anyway because save the planet. Yeah, so that's like the full unboxing. Sorry that I didn't like get in there with my phone, but again, I live like trying not to edit this, even though that's gonna result in it being a mess. I don't know. I just feel like it's more authentic. Like there's so much on YouTube that's just like obviously paid for and whatever. So I just want to like show it all the way through, even though I'm a mess of a person. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I have from the Clean Boutique, which is like the more budget-friendly way to like DIY your way to, living the Sakara life or whatever you're going to call it. So these are the chia tortillas. I have not opened this individual pack, so don't come for me. But I have had it many times because they send this as a side with like ceviches, with some of the soups. You'll get this as like a side. Or like I've done the level 2 detox, which is quite hard, by the way. I should probably make an entire separate review video for that. But this was in there. They sent like an Ayurvedic kachari. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry if I'm not. But it's really good, and you dip into those like kind of curried lentils with these. So these are like a onion based chia tortilla. Like it tastes very like southwestern. It tastes very authentic to what you would expect of a tortilla. It is quite oniony. So I really like that personally. But yeah, if you are not a fan of onions, this is not for you. But I like them. And my friend who's like quite a picky eater also really likes them. So I feel like this is a reliable bet for a snack food. Oh, I have more chia tortillas. Surprise. I thought I did have, okay, I also own the nori snacks, but I guess it doesn't matter that I forgot to bring them over here because I haven't tried them yet. I grew up with exchange students though, and so I was eating like a lot of seaweed even as a little kid. So it's a great snack. I recommend it, whether it's from Sakara or not. Seaweed's great. Okay, so I also, yeah, I have both of the powders. They might have new powders. At the time, they only had two, so I bought both. This is like more of like a matcha tasting thing. This I pop in, so they send you recipes that are like perfect to make for these because I've heard the raw powders don't taste great. I also don't know who's slamming raw powder though, so like I've never really put a lot of weight into those reviews. But yeah, so I follow one of the recipes that they send for this one, which is like you take a banana, you put half a banana in, you put like a whole bunch of spinach, like a handful of spinach, you put like 1 cup of nut milk, some honey, and if you want the honey, and like a nut butter. So I always do almond, and then I always do almond milk. And yeah, I do banana. I had a friend, a different friend, not the picky eater friend, just another like wellness focused friend, try the smoothie, and she really liked it as well. So I do this with like my green smoothies. So the one that I do with my fruit smoothies is the metabolism powder, which a lot of people swear by. I mean, I've been losing a ton of weight, so like it's hard to attribute it to any specific thing, but I do use this as well. So like, I mean, it's definitely not hurting. So this is the one that I pop into like my more fruit oriented smoothies. So this is like a cacao based powder, which is really nice if you crave chocolatey things, which I definitely do. I do recommend putting in some kind of like fruit if you're going to make a smoothie out of this because a lot of people, well, I guess not a lot. Some people complain that it has like a bitter taste. Again, though, when they're like raw chugging, just the powder, which I don't know why you would do that. But I guess if you're gonna slam some raw powder, this is maybe not the taste for you. But I really like it in smoothies. I don't taste that bitter thing that everybody claims. Um, it's just like, it's a cacao based thing. It tastes like cacao. It tastes like very dark chocolate. So like there is that bitter hint, I guess, but like I don't think it's anything shocking unless you've never had cacao before. I like it. Okay. Plant plant protein granola. You can see I have not opened this bag. This is because I do not really like the plant protein granola. I can't remember why though. So this is not a very helpful review. I think it was just, like very planty, which is to be expected. I had it as part of the meal delivery thing. I mean, it was fine. It just like, I feel like Sakara spoiled me because most of their breakfasts are like really good and they're really strong starts to the day. And like everyone says this, by the way, so I'm not just like trying to convince you. This is fact. This is not so great in my experience. I mean, it's fine, but it's not great. This is amazing though. Okay, so this is the dark chocolate one with ashwagandha. I'm so dumb. I'm really sorry. Everyone's probably screaming in the comments about how you say this. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I genuinely don't know how you say this word. But anyway, it's super great. Yeah, it's like a dark, I mean, it is what it says. It's dark chocolate granola. It tastes great. It tastes like dark chocolate. It's like very rich. I mean, it still is a dark chocolate, so, don't go into it expecting like a milk chocolate. You'll be fine. I love this one. This is my favorite granola. This is my second favorite granola, or my second least favorite granola. But I do actually genuinely like it. There's only 3 granolas, so yeah. This is like, I would say, very coconutty. It also has goji berries, which I have a love-hate relationship with. So I feel like I only have this when I'm in certain moods. But when I'm in those moods, it's great. And the mood is craving coconut. Because like I said, very coconutty, but like in a nice way, not in an overwhelming way. And yeah, there's no refined sugars. There's like nothing fake at all in any of the Sakara things. So you never get like a taste that's overpowering or like that nasty fake taste of like fake banana, fake coconut. It's all real. So it's not overwhelming. It is quite coconutty. So I feel like it's obvious if you're not in the mood for coconut, not for you. But it's nice. I like it. I have this for breakfast a lot. Okay. So that brings me to energy bars. Oh, by the way, I do own the Clean Boutique popcorn, which is like literal crack. I feel like I'm gonna get a message from the brand ambassador being like, hey, you can't say that. But it's like literal crack. It's so good. Like, okay, particularly the salted superfood popcorn, really, really good. And also the one that they dust with, I'm guessing it's coconut palm sugar because it tastes exactly like coconut palm sugar, and I know they use that in the ingredients list a lot. So the sweet one's also really good. Not such a big fan of the cheesy flavor. It's like dusted with nutritional yeast. I feel like if you've been vegan a very long time, it'll probably taste great to you, and it tastes good to me, but like I have eaten dairy semi recently, so I still remember like what real cheese tastes like, and this ain't it. So, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I'll eat it after the other 2 are gone. So, anyway, I don't have it in the video because it's a seasonal item, so depending on when you're watching this, I mean, for most of the year, they don't sell it. They sell it like sometimes in summer if you're lucky, and then at Christmas. It's a great gift, by the way, too. I've heard a lot of people give it as gifts. It's like this big, beautiful tin, like classic popcorn tin. So yeah, people will like have it in their house, like for guests, or they'll like give it with like a cute little bow on top. It's beautiful. It's nice. It's a nice tin. Whatever. Okay. The Beauty Super Bar. This is I like this. It's not my favorite thing ever. It's like very subtly sweet, which is nice. Like again, you're eating something that's like obviously natural and good for you. They say it like really helps your skin. that's probably true. I've seen like a huge improvement in my skin. I don't claim to know what all these ingredients are. I mean, they're obviously like very unprocessed ingredients, but unfortunately for me, I still can't say most of them because they are like more exotic ingredients that I've never heard of. But yeah, I mean, it's good. I had one the other night after I ate dinner because I wanted something that was like sweet but still healthy and like not too sweet. This is just like very subtly sweet. The one thing I will say about all three kinds of bars is they do have this oily sheen on them, which I'm not a huge fan of. I feel like it's because the ingredients are natural, and so it's like, you know, sometimes food looks really beautiful or is like the most palatable because it's heavily processed. So if you're gonna give up the heavy processing, you get like what food does naturally, which is like, in for some of these ingredients, like release some oils. So I'm not mad about it. Just like if you touch it, you will get oil on your hands. So, just know that. Don't touch your face right after you eat this. Like wash your hands and go on with your day. Okay. The energy bar I have not had. So I don't know why I'm showing it to you. This is the energy bar. A lot of people say great things. It's supposed to be date based and has like L-theanine in, which I do take and do swear by. So I just haven't had this yet because, yeah, I just haven't had it yet because I already take L-theanine, I guess. So I just haven't been like super. Oh yeah, and it also has like a lot of vitamin B, which I also already take. So I feel like this is a great way to get a ton of vitamins if you don't already take these. Yeah, so I guess it's date and cacao based. So it's like more of a savory bar, I would expect. I have heard the oil thing for this one too. So, okay. And these are the detox bars, which I have had. These are my favorite bars by far. They're a really pretty color, which is nice. They have like chunks of cashew in them, which is also super nice. And it has blue spirulina in it, which kind of gives it that nice color and like extra nutrients. And it doesn't, like, blue spirulina doesn't have that like weird fishy thing that green spirulina has going on. So this is a really lovely bar. This is also like just subtly sweet. Just very subtle, which I like because I don't like eating. I mean, I'm not a big protein bar eater to begin with, but amongst the ones I've tried, any that are like too flavorful, like if they taste fake or they're just like, I don't know, they knock me down with their overpowering flavor of whatever, I'm really not into it. So this is really nice. I've had a couple of these. I got a couple as like samplers when I first started my box because usually they'll send you like a free gift from Clean Boutique to be like, hey, try our other stuff. It's really good. It is. This is great. That's probably why they sent me this because they probably know it's really great. Okay. So the last things that I have to show you, at least from product perspective, is, so first the sleep tea, which I haven't tried yet. Maybe I'll post like an update on it. I've just heard this is really nice tea, and I kind of know that these ingredients aren't nonsense because I had this really nice tea that I got from Brooklyn when I was there. I have family there, from this really like nice artisanal tea shop, and it had like literally these ingredients in it, and I loved that tea. And I did drink that tea right before bedtime because the guy who runs the shop calls it the nightcap. So I know this isn't nonsense, which is why I bought it. I just haven't had any yet. Anyway, this is the digestive tea, and it is my favorite tea. It is very pepperminty. I mean, I guess very isn't the right word. It's like a smooth peppermint. So I feel like that's the one downfall of peppermint is it can be like a little bit in your face. This is very smooth. I mean, it's not subtle like I would describe the other products, but it's nice. And it's hard to over steep this one. You can kind of just leave it in forever, which is great for people like me who just forget. Okay, this is the detox tea. This is also really nice. I drink this a lot because A, it tastes great, and then also it doesn't have caffeine, which I say I avoid, but I don't avoid it, but I know I need to, so I try, so I drink a lot of this, and it's great. Yeah, the rooibos tea, part of it, like, that's the part that doesn't have caffeine. It's just, like, a really nice African kind of derivative tea. Yeah, made with organic herbs, caffeine-free, stimulant-free. It's nice. I feel like they have shockingly artisanal teas for like somebody that isn't like a primarily tea based business. So I'm really into their teas. So if you're not gonna like try anything else from Sakara and you just need like a self-care pick me up, I would go for the teas. Everybody likes tea, and it's really good tea. Okay. So I don't know if there's anything else that's like really worth showing you. I guess like yeah, so this I have done the level 2 detox, which I said I'd probably do a separate video in. If anybody has specific comments, let me know. I mean, basically the gist is like you hate yourself that week, but you come out, I mean, I've done it twice and I've lost 10 pounds every single time. But also I have a lot of weight to lose, so that's probably why. I have heard though that most people lose about 4 pounds if they're like already at a healthy weight. Um, yeah, so like I've heard a lot of people will use it for like that last like bit of stomach pudge or like bloat, um, or whatever else you like really need help with, because it is intense. So I wouldn't recommend skipping right to the detox. Um, but the branding's super cute, so good for them. They also sent you send you these dry brushes for the detox. I actually didn't dry brush in one of the programs, sorry. But I did for the other one, and it's really nice. So I actually now have 2 of these like really nice dry brushes. And I've heard like that it's kind of like a specialty thing. You can kind of go all the way up and get like a god tier dry brush outside of the program if you actually end up really liking that ritual. I think it's like a nice moment to connect with yourself. So I don't know. I'm into it. But I was lazy one time and I didn't do it. And that's why I have the brush still in its packaging. But it is really cute and I liked it the other time I did it. Just do it in the shower because like basically if you don't know what dry brushing is, you're brushing all your dead skin cells off. So like it's kind of gross. So like stand in the shower just to be like totally Gucci. Okay. Yeah, they also send you like helpful guides. Oh yeah, here's proof that I've done the detox twice because I inexplicably have 2 guides. They walk you through like what to do every day so you know you're not being like you're doing anything wrong. Not that you really could, because the whole point of the program is that there is like no bad eating. There's no like good eating. It's just like, you know, be yourself, eat nice things, take care of yourself, whatever. But, you know, just in case you have any anxiety, they're super clear in these, so that's nice. They also send you, anytime you order something from the Clean Boutique, they send you a guide. So it's like a full product. Yeah, it's like a full product spec for like every single thing. They tell you a little bit about, yeah, some of like the best ingredients, why you should have those ingredients. Basically, I guess coming from the principle of like not all calories are created equal. So if you're going to eat those calories, which you should, like please eat food regularly. It's good for you. You know, try and have some ingredients that like actually do good things, powerful things for your body. So they explain some of that here, which is nice because I'm a very like science focused person. So it is nice to actually read the science behind these things. Oh yeah, and I do have the beauty chocolates as well, but you have to keep them in the fridge. So, okay, I guess I will review from here. I really like the beauty chocolates. The beauty chocolates taste the most like actual chocolate. And it's supposed to like stimulate collagen production and help with your skin. I think it has. I mean, I used to have super bad acne, so like for whatever that's worth. Probiotic, also quite a good chocolate. I mean, I think it's like you kind of have to expect, like it's not a milk chocolate, it's a dark chocolate. So expect a dark. And if you do that, I think these taste great. The nootropic, which I don't know if I'm even saying that right because I haven't heard this term before in my ignorance. I would not say it tastes the greatest. What I have done is I've made my own hot chocolate and put these in according to one of the Sakara recipes. And because it kind of has like a minty aftertaste for some reason. It has some kind of mushroom in it, which is good for your brain, but it kind of causes like a weird taste, I feel like, if you don't put it in something. So I don't eat these straight. I eat the other 2 straight whenever I'm craving chocolate, and it's like 22 calories if you eat 2, 11 calories each. So it's like nothing. And it's like, yeah, the other 2 are really good like eating chocolates. This one is a blending chocolate, if I do say so myself. It's not bad though. It's just like, you're not going to be satisfied if you snack on the nootropic ones. You got to blend that. I don't know. That's my advice. Okay. What else? Anything else that's exciting? not really. Okay, so that's what I own. Yeah, my journey with Sakara has been super great so far. I personally plan to, continue subscribing because I feel like I can't do weight loss myself right now, just in the stage that I am in my journey. So like having like loving support and support that leaves me feeling good about my body at the end of the day instead of upset or scared or whatever is really helpful. Like my partner has commented too that like it seems like, when I'm losing weight myself, it tends to be like a huge, big thing. But when I switched to doing kind of Sakara and just following that program, I've just been so much happier. That was the gist of his comment was just that it seems like I'm actually happy, which I am. So I'm definitely super glad I found it. Again, I'm sorry for the randomness of this video. Like I said, I'm not doing any editing because I just want it to be super genuine and honest and like clear that yeah, it's not a paid video. I do have a referral thing because I like the product and I'm not going to object to more product. So I'll put that in the description. It gets you 20% off on anything. So obviously, I think you can use it once in the Clean Boutique and then also once on meal delivery. Because I was about to say, obviously, it's best used on meal delivery, but I actually think you can double dip now, which is a new part of the referral program. Yeah, and if you do like it, the referral program's super great. So you can earn free stuff if it is indeed your thing. So anyway, I probably left out obvious stuff, and I'm so sorry about that. Just leave me a comment, and I will address you in the comments. Okay, I will put my code down below. Don't subscribe, I guess, because I don't usually do YouTube videos, but I just noticed that this content wasn't really out there, and I was searching YouTube for Sakara reviews, so I was like quite confused that it wasn't out there. So I am putting it out there for the world to see. And now it is yours. Okay, goodbye.